Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Berryjuicysweet Dishes. And if this is your first time, please hit that like button and also that bell right beside. And to all my returning viewers, welcome back. And to everyone, all positive vibes. Well, today I will be making bacon and shrimp cheddar grits. Let me show you how. Let's begin. Okay, so I'm going to take a pike of thick bacon. You want it to be thick bacon and not the original thin cut bacon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bacon sheet and then I'm going to line it with my parchment paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line my bacon on this parchment paper. I'm going to use about 5 or 6 pieces, okay? And then I'm going to put it in my preheated oven, 350 degrees. I'm going to bake this for 20 to 25 minutes or until the bacon is caramelized. Baking your bacon versus frying it in a pan. Bacon keeps your bacon soft but crispy. And baking your bacon, it also keeps the original size, the length of the bacon, even after it cooks. All right, so we're gonna cut our bacon up into about 1-inch thick pieces. All right, so we're going to set our bacon to the side. So in a saucepan under a medium to high heat, I'm going to bring about 4 cups of chicken broth to a boil. Now once my broth has come to a boil, I'm going to add about 1 cup of the stone ground grits. Okay? And I'm going to slowly add it and stir as I add. And then I'm going to turn my stove down and let this simmer on a medium to low heat. So I'm going to turn the stove down and reduce the heat to low. And I'm going to simmer the grits, stirring occasionally for about 15 to 20 minutes until it thickens. So now that my grits have thickened out, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of butter. It can be salted or unsalted. I'm going to also add in about 1/4 cup of heavy cream. This heavy cream will make the grits creamy, and the butter will make it buttery. All right, once my grits have been mixed with the heavy cream, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 cup of sharp cheddar cheese. And I'm going to let that melt and simmer for about 5 more minutes. Then we're going to move it to the side and work on our shrimp. So I have about 1 pound of fresh raw shrimp. I'm going to go ahead and peel and devein these shrimp. So again, I got about 1 pound of jumbo shrimp, deveined, peeled and deveined. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of some garlic powder. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of some Creole seasoning. I'm going to also add about 1 teaspoon of some paprika. Then I'm going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then I'm going to give this a good stir. So now let's get ready to pan sear our shrimp. So now I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of olive oil to my pan under a medium to high heat. And then I'm going to let that heat up. So now I'm going to add my shrimp to my pan. And I'm going to cook them for about 3 to 4 minutes per side until they turn pink. So you want to try not to overcook your shrimps because then they will become rubbery. Now that our shrimps are done, let's take them out and move them to the side. So I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of olive oil. So I added 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I've also added 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, or you can add 1 garlic clove minced. And then I added 1 tablespoon of the lemon juice. You can also add a fresh lemon. And I'm going to let this cook for about 1 minute or until it fragrance. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my shrimp to my grits. And I've already added about a half a cup of the cheddar cheese as garnish. Next, I'm going to add my fresh garlic and lemon sauce. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add that chopped bacon on top. Next, I'm going to go ahead and garnish with some fresh parsley. Well, thank you everyone for joining. Don't forget to hit that like button and also share the video. Again, everyone, thank you for tuning in to my channel, Berry Juicy Sweet Dishes. Well, bye for now.